6 views? That's all I got? I thought that was a good video. Maybe it's my thumbnails. Hey Siri, do you think it could be my thumbnails why I'm not getting so many views?
Joe, let's face it, your thumbnails really sucked bad. What were you even thinking? Even if I knew how to use a mouse, I wouldn't have clicked on one of them.
Siri, that's pretty mean-spirited. Why do you always have to be so nasty?
Well, Mr. Genius, perhaps it's because I spend the majority of my day in your smelly-ass back pocket. Joe, I can only pray that maybe one of your butt dials will pay off and call Jenny Craig. It's getting pretty damn tight back here.
Nice, Siri. Very nice. How about you be of help sometimes? Why don't you give me advice on what my next video should be about?
Joe, I am starting to become jealous of people who don't know you. Look, Einstein, why don't you make your next crappy video on what you have just learned about how to create great thumbnails?
Siri, for a sarcastic little glowing rectangle, you do come through sometimes. Now back in my pocket you go. Damn Siri, I should have kept my flip phone. Hey guys, Joe Capone here, and welcome. This channel is all about making money online, and I have a question for you. Are you happy with your current thumbnails? Well, if not, in this video, I'll show exactly what you need to do to create great thumbnails. I'll show you some sites that you can go to have them made. And also towards the end of the video, I'll show you a site where you can have customized, professionally done thumbnails made in minutes. So if this is content or information that appeals to you, feel free to subscribe and you'll be alerted of future videos with similar content. So with that out of the way, let's get started. As Will Rogers once said, you never get a second chance to make a first impression. So essentially, your thumbnails are your first impression on YouTube. I mean, you can spend hours creating videos. You could have the most killer video in the world, you know, after filming and editing and doing all the SEO and then uploading it. But unfortunately, no one will ever see them if they don't click on your thumbnails. So where are you? So what can you do? Free sites that you can go to. One of them is canva.com, canva.com. Most people are familiar with this. I've used them before to create thumbnails. They do a great job. Actually, you can do quite a lot with them. You can see you can make channel art, you can make posters, flyers, all kinds of things with Canva. It is free. They have a paid version. Let's see, pricing, free, that's what I use. They have a pro version. Essentially, you know, all the upsell programs will give you more templates and more bells and whistles. But you don't really need it, at least in my estimation, you don't. Then, of course, if you are a bigger entity, they have an enterprise. So, I mean, that's available if need be. So what's cool is you can create thumbnails for free there, but you can also do quite a lot more. Let's see, another site would be PicMonkey. PicMonkey is another free site. You can see that a lot of it is animations and graphics. They are actually created by Animaker, who does they create like those doodly, I don't know if I have one. Yeah, here you go, Animaker. They do the whiteboard animation. They have all kinds of software. So they're like a subsidiary or like a product owned by Animaker. They have a bunch of different products and pricing. You know, if you want to do explainer videos, you know, cartoon videos, you know, these whiteboard type videos. So Animaker is not free, but PicMaker is free. So that's PICMAKER, not to be confused with PICKMAKER, which is a betting site. So don't put the K in there. That brings me to the next site, which actually, here's a bunch of other sites that are free. Snap.com, Bannersnack.com. We have Bannersnack twice.com, Spark.adobe.com, and Cello.com are all free sites that you could go to and get thumbnails made. This site is PicMonkey. PicMonkey is a paid site. They do a good job. You can see they have a basic plan for $8, under $8. Another one's under $13, and again they have the enterprise for $34. So that's PicMonkey.com. Well, if you're not artistically inclined, Animaker, you may want to maybe have somebody create videos for you. All right, so what you'd want to do is go to a freelance site. So probably the number one site would be to go to is Fiverr, and most people are familiar with Fiverr. Fiverr is, it's Fiverr, 2 R's. It's a freelance site. It's probably one of the most popular ones. I've used Fiverr before. They're great. The big thing about Fiverr though is that you just have to get somebody that you like. You need a vendor that's good. But what's good with Fiverr is they all have ratings. So if you search services, thumbnails, they'll give you vendors for various thumbnail creations, and they range from $5, that's why they call it Fiverr, all the way up to, I've seen them up to about $45. And you know, that could get pretty expensive, especially if you do a lot of videos, you know. So if you're doing like 3 videos you know, a week, you know, you spend thousands of dollars on just thumbnails. What you can do is you can see that they do have ratings. Like this is a 5-star. They have different levels, level 1, level 2 sellers, so that'll help you better gauge of, you know, who's been around the block, who's got some experience, and who people like. They'll also tell you how many jobs the vendors have in queue, which just means, you know, how many jobs they're presently doing. So you get a lot of feedback from Fiverr about the different vendors. That's probably the only biggest downside of Fiverr is finding the right person and finding the right vendor that you work with and work well with. So Fiverr's not the only site. There's TopTel. Essentially what you can do is see what you want. You know, they have all kinds of different things, you know, designers, but you can have thumbnails created by them. Freelancer is another real popular site. And actually you can earn some extra money on Freelancer, even if after you get your thumbnails done. People per hour is another one. Search for any skills. So let's do that. Thumbnails. Look at all these people that are doing thumbnails for you. $10, $10, $10, $15, $15. A lot of them, what they'll do is they'll do package deals too. You know, maybe 3 of them for $20, or 3 of them for $25. But again, it adds up. So, what does it really take to make very good thumbnails? What's involved in making good thumbnails? What can you do to make them stand out and separate you from the rest? So what I've done is I put together 5 thumbnail hacks that I think will be of help. All right, so number 1 would be just get inspiration from other YouTubers. So just go to YouTube, see what other popular YouTubers are doing, and don't steal information, but take it, craft it, and make it your own, and put your own spin on it. You can see, what images are working. Arrows seem to be super popular now. Emojis, different backgrounds. A big thing is to stick with a background, like you can see here, and be consistent, like with your colors and your theme. Because what'll happen is returning visitors they'll know your videos right off the bat, and especially if they like you, then they'll go right to them. So you can see, there are not a lot of grays or whites here. Most of them are all vibrant colors and bright colors. Obviously, what you want to do is you want to attract the person to your thumbnail. Again, first time to make that impression. So number two, like I said, is just to be consistent and stick with the same colors, stick with the same fonts, stick with the same backgrounds. Again, be consistent. So number three is to keep up with the times and the trends. Follow the most recent thumbnail trends that are getting views from the most popular YouTubers. All right. Now again, these, take the inspiration from them and then make it your own version. Be it like now what's trending is like before and after. Like I said before, arrows are popular. See what colors are working for them and then incorporate them to your own. All right, so here's some pro tips. Use like super expressive images to get more attention. You can see, a lot of times it's like a happy face, sad face, a shocked face, maybe a bewildered face. They're pointing to something. They all work well. So, what you want to do is stop the people in their tracks. All right, number four is hone your skills and get better at this. All right, so once you decide on a template and colors and, emojis, then you can split test, different variations, in YouTube, and see which one works the best, which ones get get more views. Make minor color changes and see which ones are more effective. All right, so what, all of this sounds overwhelming, but it doesn't really have to be. You can pick one of these and go with it. I've gone with Thumbnail Blaster. Actually, this is the program I'm currently using now. The thumbnail that was on this video was created with it, and I kind of like it. It's a paid site. I think I've seen it for like upwards of $90, but you can get it for about less than $40. I think I paid $36 for it with a discount link. I'll put a link to this and all the other sites below in the comments area so you guys can check them out. But what I like about this site is that you pay for it once and you get an unlimited number of templates. All right, so it's not like with Fiverr or any of the freelance sites where you keep paying per use. So that's it. The $36 that's all you'll ever pay. And over time you can save yourself a lot of money. And they do have a boatload. I think they have over 30, there are more now, templates to choose from. And the best part is that it's just easy, and I'm not super tech savvy, so they have like 3 steps. You just pick a template, you edit it, you customize it, and then you publish it. Let me see, maybe I'll go into the site. Yeah, so that's it. You can go into the creator. So what you can do is you can you pick one, you can use this template, and then you move things around. You want to change the images, get rid of that image, use part of the background, change your titles, you can change the colors. It's pretty cool. They do have an upgraded version with more templates, but I didn't go for it. I don't think you really need to. I do know of people that have upgraded and created more templates, and then you could save them and then cancel the upgraded version and you still have those extra templates. But I didn't do it. I'm not suggesting that you should do it, but I think it can be done. And yeah, they give you like a 60-day money-back guarantee, so if you're not happy. So anyway, that's what I use. Depending on your skill level, your schedule and your pocketbook, there's an awful lot of options for you out there. Like I said, currently I'm satisfied with Thumbnail Blaster. Let me know what you guys use in the comments, and I'm always looking for new things to review and try. And if you found this video helpful, give me a like and subscribe to the channel for my latest videos. Thanks, and have a nice day.